county that promote this kind of a thing, and he runs the whole athletic direction department, I think, in San Diego County.
Close enough.
I got some other
The
things I
Booster
want to
Club
say.
the Booster Club helped instrumental.
Huh? Anyway, I got so many things I want to tell you guys. About school itself, I've always been a very strong person as far as school is concerned. Academics to me has always been a high level of mine. We still should keep that going. We used to bring my football team right out here. Every year when we started our season, they sat right in those bleachers. I imagine that's where they were. Anyway, and we sat right down there, and we talked about what they're going for, where they're headed. And one of mine, as a coach, was trying to tell these young people here that not to be afraid of anything, but you have to let the idea of being a pro football or somebody else your goal. That's not the best goal in the world. Your goal should be something that you can achieve, and your goals should be something that are valuable to the whole group here. And there will be a few that might make the goal of a pro football player. But I used to say, if there's two of you here that even get approached, I'd say that's real lucky, because that thing is not there for everybody. So anything that's that way is not really the thing you want to work on. So come in here, have some fun with your football, play it hard, try to do the best you can, and then see what happens. Enjoy your school life. Please enjoy your school life. If you can't enjoy it, then you're missing something really big. Because then when you look out, like a lot of these people right here, Alumni Association, everything else, they did that, and they went out to school, and they are having careers that go in all directions, and they are not football players. They're just plain students, okay? And that's one thing I think we miss in our education, just trying to think you're a pro and you're not a pro, and it doesn't make any difference anyway. Okay, that's one of the big things. Kearney High School, to me, is probably the best school that I've ever associated with is Kearney High School. And I've been associated with others. But this one here has started out with maybe, 500 students? Not 500 students. How many students? Freddie knows that, or somebody knows that. When we first started, about in the 8 numbers. And that's all they had at this school. Other schools were big, stronger, faster, and yet this little school came out, and the first year they were here, very first year, we won the championship of this league. And then we went on to go into the CIF, and it used to go up clear up to Los Angeles in those days, and we had to play a school that was way out of our league, just way out, and they just beat the dickens out of us that day. So we came back here and we sat down. I think Mina was the head coach.
Santa Ana.
Assistant coach with you. And sat down here and figured out what we're going to do about this way of the things going. And so we sat here and we sketched that here and think, and we decided that we would never, for one thing, book anybody that's tougher than we for a while. So we tried to set our schedule that it would be easy to manage, and it has been, and it's been tough. From then on, these guys really went at this thing. I had some ideas, and I can't remember all those things, but I'll tell you I'm just wandering now.
Our favorite years were
Oh yeah, our favorite years. I've been in other places and done other things. A lot of them are pretty interesting and very visible, and other coaches. But I've never had a place like Kearney. My wife's gone with me on those things. We've gone up to pros, and she went with me on those trips around the country. When we came back, she said this to me right away. She said, you know, I liked Kearney High School better than anything I've ever been in as far as football is concerned. She would just soon be a coach's wife in this school as she would anywhere else. Because we did have a good fun. We had a lot of fun with her. I better quit. I'm just rambling again. And I appreciate everything I've ever done here. We've got students sitting right here in these bleachers right here that I really am proud of. Some of them have been into the Naval Academy and have gone all the way through that and come back here and graduated and went right on. So that's not easy to do. In fact, one kid told me when he was in the Naval Academy, came back and he says, Coach, you know, it's a lot harder here than it was at Kearney High School in his academics, and I guess so. But he went on and graduated. He wrote me a nice letter after he graduated and told me how he appreciated my work with him and to continue with these kids. There's other kids here that are the same way. They're already in the clothes. You're going to already be into those things, and you'll be doing just as well as anybody in this school. If you work at it and you really mean it, you'll make it. But that's what my goal is. Put them in school, give them some education, and let them go. But that has to be a dub. Never mind. It's a hard thing to do today, anyway. Okay. As far as anybody else, you got anything for there?
I think you just thank them for
You what?
the beautiful sign we have over there.
Oh yeah, my wife. See, that's my boss. There's that sign over there. I didn't see it for a long time, and I finally did. And that's a real nice thing too. I enjoy that very much. I just enjoy this Kearney, the people here, this school, and I appreciate this honor. I really appreciate this honor. It's not easy to come by, I guess, and it's a great honor to me as an old coach to get an honor such as this. If I can help you at any time, anywhere, let me know. I'm going to have to get out of here because I'm just messing around.
Okay, we do have some more honors here for Coach Slater. We do have some more honors here for Coach Slater, but first, our football team has got a game to play tonight, so you guys, thanks for being here, and we'll see you at the game.
How you doing? How are you?
Okay, next I would like to introduce Jason Farron from Supervisor Ron Roberts' office. Jason?
You staying here? Good evening, everybody. I'm Jason Farron from County Supervisor Ron Roberts' office. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. He also is an alumni of Kearney, as I'm not though. But he wanted me to mention that he was upset that he couldn't be here. As I was sitting here, I was thinking to myself, Mr. Slater was a history teacher, and normally these history teachers, they teach history. Well, apparently this history teacher made history. So a round of applause for you. I do want to read a proclamation from the County of San Diego real quick. It says, whereas Birt Slater will be honored at the Kearney High School homecoming game on October 20th, 2006 amongst friends, loved ones, and dignitaries. And whereas for more than 20 years, Birt Slater taught history and coached football at Kearney High School, shaping the lives of thousands of young individuals and serving as a cornerstone in their development. And whereas between the years of 1960 and 1980, Birt Slater consistently produced football teams that won several league titles and 3 CIF championship titles. And whereas Birt Slater is responsible for the shoulder stripes on the Kearney High School football jerseys, which have made them distinctive in the high school football community. Whereas many have said that Birt Slater's classroom success can only be paralleled by his sports successes. And whereas the County of San Diego is committed to recognizing and honoring those individuals who are dedicated to the best ideals of public service, and Birt Slater is one such worthy citizen. Now therefore be it proclaimed by Chairman Bill Horn and all the members of the San Diego County Board of Supervisors on this 20th day of October 2006 that they commend Birt Slater for outstanding service, leadership, and commitment to area residents, and do hereby declare this day to be Birt Slater Day throughout San Diego County. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I can tell you a lot of teachers didn't think I'd ever come to this far in any.
Hang on, Coach.
Yeah.
Now I'd like to introduce Bill McLaughlin from the CIF.
Well, I was just told not to screw it up and to be short, so I'll try to do that. You know, high school athletics is about more than winning and losing. And Kearney High School has been very fortunate in their history to have a man who not only taught the lessons of good citizenship, but also brought winning to this school. The CIF San Diego section is very proud to have Mr. Slater as a representative of everything that we stand for in the CIF. And we really applaud Kearney High School for taking this moment to dedicate a field to him. We've prepared a little letter of appreciation I'd like to read to you. The CIF San Diego section applauds the recognition of Coach Birt Slater by dedicating in his honor the football field where he accomplished so much, created so many positive memories for students and community, and taught the values of citizenship and teamwork. This field was his classroom, and the lessons he taught influenced and touched the lives of those graduates who are now the educators, judges, doctors, lawyers, workers, and decision makers serving the San Diego community. To recognize his service and its reach is not only a compliment to him, but to the administration of Kearney High School. Coach Slater, a San Diego County High School coaching legend, served with honor in the CIF San Diego section in his pursuit of victory with honor. The lessons of selflessness and loyalty, perseverance and dedication, integrity and trustworthiness are his greatest legacy, remembered by this dedication. It is not about the wins and losses that Coach Slater recorded, but about the character and dedication to achieve that he instilled on this field in those he taught who now teach others. Your school is justifiably proud of Coach Slater, as is the CIF San Diego section, and this dedication honors all that you do and affirms your commitment to teaching students that it is not about winning, but about the will to win. Coach Slater, thank you very much for everything you have done for us.
Okay, Mrs. Slater. Evelyn, would you please join us up here?
Great job.
Okay, this is the point of the ceremony where you were supposed to see that sign for the first time. We had it covered up with a tarp. No, you didn't. We had it covered up with a tarp, and the wind and the tarp didn't cooperate. So it came down just before everybody got here. But obviously this is where we want everybody to take a look at that sign. Birt Slater Field, home of the Comets. All right, and notice the stripes on each side of it. And a certificate of appreciation presented to Coach Birt Slater, Stephen Watts Kearney Senior High School, Kearney High School Alumni Association, San Diego Unified Schools, grateful acknowledges and recognizes your outstanding achievement in the coaching profession and positive influence to the student athletes who have benefited from your years of dedicated service at Kearney High School. We hereby dedicate the senior high school football field in your honor. The field will now be known as Birt Slater Field.
All right, yeah. All right.
To go along with that, we also have a new Kearney Comet hat.
About time.